your source for profit. Hear what you need to know to succeed in today's real estate market.
You see, as a real estate investor, we sometimes get a bad rap where people think we're, quote, bottom feeders and doing things that are untoward, slimy. And I have to admit that some of that sometimes does happen. There are some slimy guys, the guys who put those signs in the ground, call me, I want to buy your house. That kind of stuff skeezes me out too. Never once ever put a bandit sign in the ground. Never did it. Always did regular marketing. Always went ahead, sent people letters, sent people emails if I had their emails. And then, of course, the general marketing like doing this show where people get to know you, get to see you, and understand that you actually know what you're talking about and you're going to close and you want to do deals. Now, just imagine your crystal ball says that there are 14% of mortgage borrowers in Miami alone who can't pay their mortgage. And that's before the filings have even begun. So you've got 6 or 7 months of people in line behind the current people who are in trouble, who need help. And here's where the problem is that when I say these people need help is because they do. They're either, if you can take out a home equity loan, you already would have. But in order to take out a home equity loan, you need, what? A way to pay it back. I mean, there are some people who give out home equity loans just based on the value of the property, but if you can't pay it back, you're going to lose that property. You're basically, in essence, selling it now to the bank. And if a bank is willing to give you a home equity loan based on nothing but equity, then they know they're going to be foreclosing on you relatively soon as well. So you, Mr. Mortgage guy, Mr. Mortgage borrower, you're one of the 14% of people here in Miami who are at least 30, 60, 90 days behind on your mortgage. I'm going to give you a check that you can just take to your bank, just cash, move your family out, get your wife, get your kids, go find something before your credit is irreparably damaged. Notice how no one's talked about credit bureaus in this entire 7 or 8 months. One of the biggest problems is that all these people who are behind on their mortgage, behind on their rent, behind on their car payment, they're getting dinged. They're getting dinged by the credit bureaus. So when they go to get that next place and their credit is run, like, hey man, you haven't paid your rent in like 7 months. What do you think is going to happen here? I can't do this. But nobody talks about that. But I digress. So where we help and why I put so many offers out is because I know there are a ton of people out there, I know it, who need cash. And if it means that, hey, listen, I'll make you a trade, I'll get you some cash so your family can move on, there's no way you're catching up here. Let's go ahead and be big boys and big girls. You haven't paid your mortgage since, I don't know, April. Your mortgage is, $2,000 a month. You're already $14,000 in the hole with fees and everything else coming up. You're not going to pay it probably for another 4 or 5 months. You're hoping you get a new job. You're hoping that you can get back on your feet, that the state opens up and allows you to have more occupancy in your restaurant. You're hoping. And I come along with a check and say, here's 10, 15 grand. Go on with your life. Let's go ahead and buy the property, and I'll give you 30 days to move out. Home run. That's why I can put out 3, 4, 5 offers per day, because I don't care. You say no, on to the next one. I have so many right now. I have so many people and deals to look at. Here's 44 right here. This is going to take me a month to go through, just sending out offers on these deals right here. I don't have time. There's no emotion to this. It's strictly investing. So right now, you can go ahead and put out 3 to 5 offers per day if you do your due diligence. I'm not saying just get on the MLS and just start firing them out. No, you got to look. You got to get in here and look and see what are these different properties. Look it up. I mean, here's one on 1320 Southwest 2nd Street. So let's see if this property is in Zillow. Let's see if it's for sale. I haven't even run this one yet. Okay, boom, there it is. 1320 Southwest 2nd Street in Realtor.com. And there it is. Beautiful house. 1320 Southwest 2nd Street. And I told you, didn't I tell you, 33486 is not a cheap neighborhood. This guy right now, whoever owns this house, a beautiful 4-4, 3,000 square foot house, 8,800 square foot lot. It's just gorgeous. I mean, you can just rifle through you can see the pictures. Look at this place. Oh, look at that. Look at that. That'll sell in a day. That will sell in one day. So right now, I see this property is right here. I can see it's for sale for $607, and boom, it's right there. It's owned by the people who are suing them. That's the name of the bank. I scrubbed out some of the attorney names and stuff, but there it is. And it was filed on January 29th, 2018. Here's the case number. I have everything I need to know right now, where I can look at this. I could actually go to the courthouse and pull up that case, and I can see, okay, here's how much he paid, here's how much he owes, here's how far behind he is. And so when I do that, when I get all that information, just so you know, this is a pipe dream. I'm going to know what the actual number is. So you see here in Zillow, where am I? I'm on Realtor.com. On Realtor.com, they're asking for $607,500. Sure you are. You ever negotiate with somebody? Oh, this is a good one. You ever negotiate someone when you already know the cards they're holding? You ever play poker when you already know what someone's got in their hand? How does that make you feel? Well, I know what he's got in his hands. I know that he's trying to sell that property for $607,500. I know that he's in foreclosure and was filed on January 29th of 2018. I can read his case filing. I can see exactly when he's going to lose the home. Crystal ball is here. I know the date he got filed on. I know how much time he's got left. I know what the bank's looking to do to collect on him. I even know, I know who the bank is. I can contact them. I can contact the bank's attorney. Do you see how you can put these deals together? Do you see clearly now that you indeed do have a crystal ball? It took a long time for us to get to this point. But now we are in position where we can be the good guys. I mean, I wear a black hat today, but we can put on a white hat and ride in, with the white horse. And hey, listen, Mr. Whoever, I'm not going to show you his name because YouTube would probably freak out if I put his name up there. But I know that you need to sell this property. I know that you're asking $607. I don't really care about that. I'm not interested in what you're asking. Here's my offer. And unless you got some other guys in the background coming in with offers, I might be it. And I know the clock is ticking on you. There's some different legal moves that you can make. But all I have to do is put this in my database and just have a notification. Hey, check on this property in 30 days. Check on this property in 45 days. I know you have a boot on your neck. I know everything about this property. The banks can even tell me what it's worth. They're going to do what's called a BPO. That's going to be in the file. It's going to tell me how much the property is worth. It's going to tell me how much he owes on the property. It's going to tell me what defenses he's put up. I can see, I'll be able to read and say, whoa, wow, okay, so he owned 2 restaurants. He was doing fantastic. He lost his restaurants. Now he's closed his restaurants. Restaurants are closed. They're done. He has no source of income. He needs to sell this house. Now, where the deal comes in, I'm gonna be real quiet here. Where the deal comes in is when you find out that this house is worth $750,000, and he's trying to dump it. That's where the deal comes in. You see, on the back end of this, if you're working with an agent, she can see what the step down is. And what ends up happening is the closer you get to an auction date, the more they start discounting. You definitely have many crystal balls available to you right now. Many. This is the time for you to be out doing this stuff. This is the time for you to be doing as much desktop evaluations as you possibly can and doing 3-5 offers per day. They're out there. They are definitely out there. I've shown you just in one zip code all of these houses here that are in foreclosure. All of them. 44 right here. And now I just have to check and make sure which ones are for sale. And I checked the first one while you guys were watching this, and it's for sale. Offer goes out. Sight unseen, because I don't need to. I see all the pictures. I'm going to be able to see the evaluation on the back end from the bank. I'll put in a inspection clause to make sure, and I'll market it to people. That's another thing we'll talk about. I'll market to people I know who want to buy that property. The crystal ball is now showing us the opportunity. The data is available for you to look up and find as much opportunity as you can handle. There's going to be people I know who watch this who are in a position to only buy one house per month, maybe one house every 2 or 3 months, and they're able to flip it, things of that nature. There's going to be guys out there who can buy 4 or 5 a week. Yes, they're out there. I used to work with them. The bottom line is there's just so much to go around. And so unless you want to just sit home with the mask on and mope, or you want to get out there and find some deals. And remember what I said, if the deal is real, if the deal makes sense, you are not going to have any problems finding property to buy. Now I hope you understand that. If the deal is real, you will not have problems finding investors with money who want to back you. Seriously. So, feel free, give me a call if you have any questions. I've been getting some calls from different people, and I love it. And I want to do deals with as many people as possible. And it's a great time to be in real estate. Don't be ashamed. You're helping people. They need us. We're not bottom feeders. We're going to make some money together. And I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Your source for profit. Hear what you need to know to succeed in today's real estate market.
Hey, thanks for checking out this clip of the Barry Cunningham Show. Every weekday, Monday through Friday, I talk about real estate and the trends and news that affect real estate and making money in real estate. So if you want to see us live, just go ahead and click the subscribe button below, or just click the link below, which is going to be a link to the archives of all of our live shows. And then we'll go ahead and cut these up and get them out there so you can see the clips of the various shows. But in any event, I'm glad you're watching. Please continue to watch and have a great day. Get out there and make some money. And we'll see you on the next episode.